All right, can you hear me? Testing, testing.
Yep.
Okay, I can hear you better. You were saying about the math.
Yeah. I received back my math results for paper 2.
Mhm.
So I think I'll just go through a breakdown. For the pure maths part,
Mhm.
pretty much as expected. I was not good at it at all. Complex numbers, I didn't manage to get. Definite integrals, also no, but that one I put more effort into it. So I think I got out of 9 marks, I got 5.
Okay.
Um, let's see, what else is there? Transformations chapter. That one I left it unreliable.
Mhm.
There was also the what's it called? Uh, sigma notation. Uh,
Mhm.
I thought I'd get that one, but it was an unconventional question, and the sigma only took up 2 marks out of like 6. So
Mhm.
all in all, I only got 3 marks. So
Okay.
uh,
Reasonable, right?
yeah, but well, whatever. That's besides the point. I think other than that, that's all the big pure maths part. So I lost in complex, I lost in definite integrals, a bit lost a bit.
You're talking
Didn't
about paper two, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't paper 2.
Oh, right, right. Sorry, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right.
lost in transformations. That was a pretty big loss. That was like there's 6 marks, I think. So I got 0 for that. Um, what else was complex integrals, transformations, sigma. I think that's it.
Mhm.
Um, okay, so moving on to statistics now.
Mhm.
Uh, let's see. For
Mhm.
the first part was a Venn diagram question, but it was a really difficult Venn diagram. They had three, so I think no, I think I couldn't score. I couldn't score for that one because I I made it's not the best decision, but I didn't even know where to begin for that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh, so I think that was 5 marks. I lost pretty much all of it. I think that's a very big error on my part. Lah.
What do you mean? You don't know how to start?
Yeah, but
What do you
it,
mean?
it I feel like because I left it to the end, and I feel like if I had more time to do it, I probably would have gotten it. Like I
Why
probably
would
have
you,
found,
sorry, why would you feel like that? Sorry.
I don't know, it's Venn diagram, you know,
No, I've never seen an easy Venn diagram, even in EMATH. I think you're underestimating Venn diagram.
maybe.
It's very easy to get it wrong, especially because we lack practice.
Mm,
We don't have much questioning in Venn diagram, even from EMATH. Long time ago, lah. We're exposed to. No. You're underestimating Venn diagram. Well, if I want to put it a very positive way, you probably shouldn't feel too much regret. That's probably the right choice to do lah in exam. Really, you because you think Venn diagram is supposed to be easy. No, it is not.
mm,
No, it's not. I mean, it could be, this one could be easy, but I tend to not think Venn diagram is easy at all.
okay.
Okay, so no, yeah, no. Sorry, I think you are a bit, which is again, I'm saying that maybe your decision is right. Okay, so right, so let's ignore
Okay.
that for now. Really, that's enough.
Uh, then there was a TRV question. That one was 7 marks.
Yeah.
I lost 2 for a one part that I didn't feel it's worth the 2 marks for. Because when I was doing it, the method I had
Oh,
was
yeah, you told
not
me. Correct, correct.
not worth the 2 marks.
Sure.
Going
No
through our
problem.
teacher after teacher went through it, there was definitely a faster method that I would have
Ah,
taken if I knew it.
well, we learn that. Okay, good. So we learned something
Yeah,
there.
but I can go through that when I actually get the paper back.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
teacher took it back.
yeah.
So that's the Venn
Good.
diagram. The Venn diagram, that's DRB.
Mm-hmm.
Next one was correlation.
Mm.
Uh, out of, let me check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 marks. I lost 2 to a, I guess that one I really didn't know. They wanted us to find an unknown value, but the unknown value didn't lie on the unknown value like in the table, right? Didn't lie on the regression line. So that threw me off. Then I couldn't do it. Turns out X bar and Y, you need to use X bar, Y bar, and then it's I thought it would be very rigid. It was not. So I decided, not to do it. But but that was a show question, so the rest of the parts I could do. I could do it lah.
Good.
Yeah. So 7 marks, I think I got 5. Yeah. The next one is binomial. I'm pretty sure I got all of it right. So that will be 9. There were 9 marks, not a
Good.
big problem. Next one was a normal question. Normal 12 marks, I got 11. The
Good.
only part was one of like the word problem questions where like state an assumption you made, and I don't know, I guess I just brain fart off.
Oh, it's not the sample or the population can be assumed as to be normal because of the not that kind of thing.
No, because they state the question that is normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, sure.
So that one I didn't get. So so out of 12 marks I got 11.
Sounds good.
The last question is hypothesis, and I think that's where I made the probably the biggest error in stats. So it was a 12-mark hypothesis, and out of 12 I only managed to get 4 marks.
That's not okay.
Yeah, it's not. So I made 2 very critical errors. I think the first one was a careless mistake. I just screwed up, plain and simple.
What is it?
It was a quadratic expansion. Yeah. So they gave me like a what's it called? A sum of like the sigma x minus 7 squared. Then they want me to find x squared, right, to get my standard deviation of the bias estimate standard deviation. I messed up one of the values, so I didn't get the right one. The second one was misreading. I read understated, so I put less than the mean. Yeah, that was just on me. So I had the wrong conclusion. Yeah.
Never for once I teach you inequality in a way that you think about it. I always teach you test. How many marks does it cost you then?
That was a
Just one.
4-mark loss, I think.
Cannot be because of the inequality, then you lose 4 marks. Cannot be one.
Yeah, inequality standard deviation 4 marks. The other 4 was in a range of values, but I didn't manage to look at it I didn't manage to look at it too closely because my teacher was like going through the other questions.
Will you have your working? I don't believe yet what you say about the inequality thingy. It seems that doesn't seem to be the mistake that cost you 4 marks.
Maybe.
Will you have the working?
No, I don't have my teacher to prepare. I will get it eventually. But...
Wait. You're basing this on what? Sorry, I thought you have it in front of you. What do you mean by all this?
I'm just remembering what I looked through in the paper today.
So they give you your working with the marking.
Yeah, and then they took it back.
And your working and the marking has the marks, so to speak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just want to look at it again. Okay,
yeah,
later.
The working.
Okay. Yeah, let's close to it. We don't discuss too much today, okay? We don't discuss too much today. There is nothing. Okay, so yeah, what else?
So that was a math. So total is 36 for 36 out of 60 for 39 out of 60 for 39 out of 60 for statistics, and
sorry, let's stop there. How did you lose 21 marks?
I don't wait. Let me just.
How did you lose 21 marks?
I don't. I didn't actually calculate them all together. I just
Really?
I
You
don't
lose
remember.
21 marks?
I don't remember if it's 39. Let me think. Wait. So it's 2 marks lost from Venn diagram. No, not 2 marks. 5 marks lost from Venn diagram. 2 marks lost from correlation. That's 7. And then oh
5
yeah.
to
Oh,
2.
PNC. I totally forgot. There's permutation and combination
Of
question.
course, there's always
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so wait, that was a 332.
Yeah, yeah. Normal.
8 mark.
Yeah.
8 mark. I think that was an 8 mark question. I don't remember. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Did you get the first 3?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Then
So that one was just find the big group.
understand. Yeah. The first one is easy. Then
And
next one.
then there was a grouping question where I got partial mark. So 2 out
Sure.
of 3.
Nice. Oh, sure. Very nice. That's very nice. That's very, very nice.
And then
Then
oh no,
the last one we don't get
it was
right?
it was out of 9 marks, sorry. And then
Yeah.
it was out of 9 marks. I think then the final question I only got 1 mark.
Yeah, lah. It's standard. Very, very good. Very good. Very good. So you don't lose much. You don't lose much. No, that's very good. That's very good result for PNC.
Yeah, especially since I didn't study.
Yeah. It's very good. Yeah, it's very good. No problem there. Good. Again, you lose 21 marks. Okay, understand. All right. Then the section A, you lose all of them. No, a
Pretty much,
lot.
I think
Pretty much.
all but 10, because my total was 49 out of 100.
So it's 25%, right? For the section A, right?
Section A is 40 marks, so 40
Correct.
to
Yeah. So
20%.
like are they all your unreliable topic? Just checking.
It's transformation, complex, definite integrals, and sigma, so all but 1.
Which is
Sigma.
Oh, but the sigma is very little mark, right?
Yeah, it was 6 marks, I think.
So fair to say, out of your 40 marks, you should have gotten 30%, which is you should have gotten 12 marks, right?
Yeah. So I
you
got
get 10, which is okay, less than 2 marks. Okay, less than 2 marks. It's okay. No problem, as expected. Your statistics, supposedly you get 48, correct? But you get 39, correct? So you're
39,
losing
yeah.
9 marks more. That one's not okay.
Yeah.
That one's not okay. And I don't think the Venn diagram, I mean, fair enough. I wish there is no Venn diagram. Fair enough. But I think I will focus more on the hypothesis thingy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. That will almost cover all your 9 marks. Oh, goodness me. So you didn't pass.
That's a 49 plus a
Because
40.
60
5.
minus 9 minus 2. Yeah, you're 49. Correct, you're 49.
Yeah.
Focus more on the reliable part. Focus more on the hypothesis. Right? Okay. So
Yeah.
understand. Okay. Right. Were you actually better than before prelim, if you think about it? In section in paper
felt
2.
better, but
All right, then that's what matters, right? You wouldn't be expecting confidence because again, confidence is based on your performance, and your performance is not up to the expectation. But that's a fair thing. So you cannot be confident. However, doesn't mean that you didn't improve. That's the takeaway, and all the things that you learn based on the mistakes, right? Now, congratulations on getting what you did get. Congratulations, right? Okay. Again, I'm shortcutting it just because we don't have the paper. I would really love to see the paper, then we can spend more time. Okay, so that one will have to wait. Yeah.
yeah, I should get it back soon.
Yeah. How do you feel of all this?
For math, other than hypothesis, which I was so sure I was gonna get, yeah, I feel okay.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I would think that would be the major problem. The biggest problem. Okay, understood.
I gotta say, I'm feeling less confident about our plan now.
You don't feel less confident about your plan.
I'm feeling
That's
less
the
confident.
wrong thing.
I'm feeling less confident about the plan now.
About the what? Sorry, about the what?
I'm feeling less confident about the plan now. You know, the one that we.
No. Stop. You feel more or less confident based on your performance, past performance. That's confident. That's
less.
confident. Yeah, that's because you get less than what you expect, right?
Yeah.
Right. Your assessment about the plan shouldn't simply be confident or less confident. Perhaps you want to delay your assessment on the plan first, right? However, it is always yours to change. Yeah? But I think it doesn't connect very much. Your prelim is less than what you expect. Therefore, the future plan is not so good. That's what I interpret out of you feeling less confident. It doesn't connect for me. If you could explain it, if you want to.
I know, it's just seeing where I'm at now. Like, I know, seeing where I'm at now and like compare it to where I want to be by A levels, the timeline just feels even shorter than I thought it would be.
Oh, it
and
is
I
not.
already,
Yeah.
and I already thought it would, and I already thought it would, and I already thought it would be tight. So, yeah.
Yeah. So what does that have to do with feeling less confident about the plan? Are you feeling less confident about the plan, or are you feeling less confident about whether you're going to reach your goal?
Whether I'm gonna reach my goal, I guess. Then
Right. The plan is about, fair enough, the plan is about the best way to reach that goal. The plan that gives you the best chance. Right? Correct. If you want to change plan, make sure you change plan to not something easier or something that makes more sense. Not even that. Better make sure you change or adjust your plan based on what gives you the best chance for your goal. Either that or lower the goal. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
If the gap stays bigger, but the best thing that you could do is still the same, then the plan doesn't change.
All right.
Does it make sense? But if the gap increases and therefore the plan is no longer feasible, there must be a better plan. Then you change to a better plan. Thirdly, lower the goal so that it is achievable. Those are very different things. I am just sensing that you're saying that the gap is bigger.
I guess.
Therefore, the plan is not going to work. Wait, that doesn't make a lot of sense, right?
I guess it doesn't. I mean, I can still do the plan.
If the plan is the best chance that you have, whether the chance is 90% or 40%, if that's the best chance, that's the best plan, no?
Okay.
You understand, right? You understand that? I mean, you don't switch plan. Then where do you switch it to? You switch it to a plan which is 41% out of 40. Okay, that I like. I like that. You're switching a plan. If you're switching a plan, whether what you actually wanted is to lower the gap, if that's what you want, then the only way to lower the gap is to lower the goal right now.
Yeah.
You cannot lower the plan in order to lower the gap. Get things straight. This is your not confident feeling speaking. It is very emotional. It is not a proper thinking at all. I'm guessing that's what you're thinking. It's a very difficult thing to do. I'm so sorry if I'm wrong. It's so difficult to guess what you're thinking or you're feeling right now. But that's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing that this is not your logic speaking. No.
I guess
you just had a shock to your confidence. Then why I can understand.
Yeah, I do.
Don't let that confuse you about, what is the best thing to do. Okay.
All right.
Just say that your chance of hitting your goal now is lower. That one, yeah lah, makes sense. Because the gap was bigger than expected. I understand. Correct. If that's what you want to say, yes, of course. That's the fact.
Yeah.
Look, it doesn't change the fact that even though you didn't pass your math this time, right? Prelim, right? You didn't. It doesn't change the fact that this is your best result so far. You are still breaking records, your personal record. You are, wait, do you know this?
Not really.
Based on the fact that you have never taken all the topics before, right? There's never a major test where it's all of them.
Or Kevin math, I guess not.
Yeah, I mean, math is a lot of topics, right? I think the last time the major exam you got 60%, was it?
For math?
Yeah, what was that? The last major exam you got it good lah, something like that.
I don't remember.
You don't remember. You don't.
No, I don't remember. At least not for math.
Right. It was lower than 60%, is it?
I have to guess it must be. It was
Right.
like, yeah.
Okay,
No, I
fine.
don't
Right now you're almost 50%. Am I correct? You're not
Yeah,
lah. I know lah. I mean, you're almost lah. You're more than 45 lah. You're actually more than 47 probably. I don't know. Are you? Yeah, you're more than 47. Right? So you're not 50. True. That's true. But this is 100% syllabus. Whereas your last exam is, I don't know, what was that? 60% of syllabus, maybe?
More like 70.
70%, right? So 70 times, I don't know, 70% times 55, I don't know. Let's say you get 55, right? Let's say that. I don't know, 70% times 55. This is 100% times 47. I think that one is lower. Just saying, right?
Yeah.
Right? So this is still your personal best. You may not like it. True lah, you may not like it, but you did improve. You just have to continue improving, right? That one you know. Okay. So feel free to feel not confident lah. But that's it, lo. That's it, right? That's it. Okay. Anything else?
Not at the moment. The rest of the subjects are still coming. They're still coming back. I'm pretty sure. I mean, yeah. Not much has changed, but I think have I said Chem already? I think I have, right?
I don't remember a specific mark.
I think the only one that come back here is physics.
So do you have the working one? Do you have the working?
No, I don't have any of working yet.
Nah, never mind. We'll talk more when we have the working. Okay? We'll talk more.
Okay.
Right? We'll talk more. Right. That one I'm really looking forward to. Right.
Physics?
We'll learn a lot. Yeah, we learn a lot from it. Okay. Again, anything else?
No.
Okay. Okay, right. Just looking at the Jamboard, and we were talking about the plan, right? Okay. Correct. No, I should go to Google Drive. Right? Sorry. Sorry. So I'm going to the Google Sheet just to check out our outcome. Oh yeah.
Right. A lot of the days feel more similar. I've just
Feel more. Sorry. Feel more what?
They're just similar, I guess. I've just translated them down to like.
Yeah. The plan is obvious in that way. The plan is very obvious in that way.
Yeah, I'm still undecided about how my history and GP should go because
Correct.
a lot of it can't be done last minute. Like even more so can't be done last minute. I think
So my question is more like, will it be enough time or not? In general, first lah.
that's a difficult question.
You have to answer that.
Having only Sundays to do it, I'm
Yeah.
not too confident in terms of like writing. Not put it. Like
What do you mean by writing?
actual like with history is like I can read out my content like intermittently, but like actually sitting down and doing like a question or an essay,
Yeah.
that one I'm not sure I'm doing that enough.
Okay, right. So let me give you an advice on the practicing the writing. Yeah, let me give you advice. Right. Again, my advice are all very practical one at these days. Okay, how to do more, how to be more effective. Yeah, it's not about how to actually study for history. I don't know, but I noticed that history and GP has a lot of writing, right? And
Yeah.
I noticed one more very important thing. You think when you voice out your thought lah.
Yeah.
When I cut your sentences, I apologize that I do that sometimes. I'm actually cutting out your thought. It's as if, yeah, for example, if I don't let you voice out or say things until the end, until the conclusion, I run the risk of cutting your thought. So your thought is not fully formed or fully fleshed out. So in that case, you weren't thinking the most clearly, kind of something like that. If I keep cutting out your sentences, right, I might be stopping you from thinking actually.
I mean,
No.
I'm not. I feel like. Let me think about it.
I mean, when you're discussing
Cutting out
serious topic, right? Not when we are.
I don't think that happens often.
I hope so. I hope so. But here's the thing. I want to say. Right? You want to write things, right? When you practice history, you want to write things when you practice GP, correct?
Yeah.
And writing always takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
If you just say it out and let the computer or the handphone type, you will be able to, first of all, think faster, because your thinking is not constrained by your writing speed. I assume this way. Again, I'm reading your mind. It's a totally difficult thing to do. Just tell me what. You were thinking, and then you put it out in writing, right? And then you think again, and then you put it out in writing again. That's what happens usually in a composition paper like that, correct? You think and then write, think right. There's almost a exclusive way. When you're writing, you're not thinking. When you're thinking, when you're not writing, basically something like that.
Yeah, I guess it happens sometimes.
Right. So basically, because what you want is a proper thinking, right? That's what you want. But it's very difficult to think without writing it down first. That's why you think and then write, and then think again and write, because then your thinking actually appears in front of you, and then you can think more properly. That's why we write most of the time. I myself include, I have to give form to my thinking. It's very difficult to just arrange the passage in our mind. Fair, right?
Fair.
In terms of practice, though, writing is the worst thing to do. If you just want to flesh out your thinking, just say it out, read it out. Then let the handphone take care of it. It's called voice typing. Just type it out, not by keyboard. No. By saying it out. You have never seen voice typing before? Never once in your life?
No, I don't think so. No.
I will show you something. This is purely for practice, and I don't think it will affect your exam in any way, right? In exam, you'll be thinking and then writing, but then that's that's how you can do it in exam. Like you cannot voice type. But if you want to practice more, you should voice type. So I don't think they'll affect your exam in any bad way. Let me show you something. Wait, let me check first. Check first. Come on. Let me check something. I'm checking something. You have never seen anybody in your life do voice typing? Never. Never
No,
once.
no,
Right.
I don't think so.
Okay. I am now teaching Yan Kim.
Yeah.
Give me a longer sentence, please. Give me a sentence that you will actually write down in a history essay. I'll just listen and copy from you.
History essay. Yeah, sure. Just
one long sentence if possible.
let me just bring up one of my.
No. You just say it out. Just say it out for your mind. Just say out something. You should have many
Say
things.
Okay. I've been one of my vision topics then.
Yeah.
Let's see. During the Suez crisis, great power politics played a pretty minimal role towards UN intervention. UN interventions to hold ceasefires. I could keep going. This is
Okay, stop. First sentence. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So, during the Suez crisis, right? That's what you said. What politics? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Great power, so superpower.
Oh, great power politics. Is it something like that? Great power politics play a minimal role in the UN's intervention.
Yeah.
In the UN's intervention of whatever, right? Something like that. Okay. So did I get all the sentence right? Ken?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to read that sentence, and I'm actually doing a voice typing. I'll show you how it happens later. Okay, I'm just testing it out first because the laptop voice typing is in general much inferior to the handphone voice typing. So you test the laptop first. During the Suez crisis, great power politics play a minimal role in UN's intervention.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, I did get it. Okay, I'm going to share with you a Google Doc, right? Google Doc. I'm going to share it with Yan Kim, right? The master key. Right?
You can just send it to yankin.view.
Sorry, what?
You can send it to my yankin.view. Yankin.view.
Might as well copy link, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that? Okay, now kindly access this doc sheet. This thing for Windows or laptop, it only exists in Google Doc, right? But I think that will be fine lah.
When you send it, sorry, WhatsApp or
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. It's like it's going to messengers. Right. There we go. Oh yeah. Let me just change accounts. Oh, I need access to it.
You do.
Yankin.view@gmail.com. Right?
Okay, let me do that. Yankin.liu. Yankin.liu.
LIW, yeah. Liu.
Why don't you sorry, why oh goodness me. Yeah, no wonder. Sorry, that was my mistake. No, that was my mistake. Okay. I'm going to do something else. Sorry, that was my mistake. Oh goodness me, why don't you go to Google Doc? Why don't you go to Google Doc and share a Google Doc with me? Okay, that would be the easiest way.
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Sorry?
What am I supposed to do?
You go to Google Docs, I guess.
I'll just create one.
Yeah. Just create one and then share with me. You have to name it first, whatever.
Give me a sec. Yeah. Let me just. All right, I've sent it.
Okay, so how do I access that? Oh yeah, I should go. Docs. Then I should go go here. Okay, so I should have some sort of shared value, right? Share, not only speaking, writing, is it? Is that the
Yeah.
title? Okay, speaking, writing. So, okay, look at me. I'm just reading, and it will appear. No problem. Okay. During the Suez Crisis, great power politics play a minimal role in UN's intervention.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I see it.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh.
Right. Sorry. So it's not like it's perfect, but you have your thought flesh out. This is practice, remember? This is practice, right? Writing this will take you much longer, like at least half of the time or even 1/3 of the time. It's usually like that one, right? Okay. So why don't you try to say this, right? Why don't you try to say this by yourself, right? It's in tool. You go to tools.
Tools.
You go to voice typing.
Voice typing.
Right. A mic icon will appear, right?
Where is voice typing? Is it just called voice typing?
Tool, voice typing. Yes, that's it. Are you using a Chromebook by any chance?
No, I'm not using. Try go to
normal Windows, right?
I'm not using Windows. Yeah.
So on the Google Doc menu, there are tools, plain and simple, right? In top, right? Next to format, right? When you click tools, you go down. Voice typing is just below translate document.
It's not for me. Should I try?
Okay, no. What did you see in the tools? Do you see spelling and grammar?
Yeah, I do.
Word count, review, compare, citation, link object, dictionary.
Yep.
Okay, then after dictionary?
Translate document.
After translate document?
Notifications.
Damn.
Should I try with something other than Firefox?
Yes, try Chrome. Yes. Yes, try Chrome. Do you have Chrome?
I have Chromium, which is just a
which
open source version of it.
Okay, let's try Chromium then.
Docs. Oh yeah, I see it. Voice typing.
Okay. So a mic will appear, and then you have to click the mic, and then try saying the same line first, right?
During they want me to allow.
Yeah.
During the Suez Crisis, great power politics played a minimal role in the UN's intervention.
Obviously, I think he's reading yours better than mine, I feel. You have to turn off the mic.
Yeah, I know. I just realized.
Yeah. Now, my point is, it's not that your thinking will become sharper in any way, but your thinking will be fleshed out much faster because writing is always the bulk of the thing. If you want to practice your thinking, not your writing, right? Right? Isn't that what you're trying to practice here? It's not the writing that you want. I know how to write. You know how to write. You write it very well in terms of writing skill. But when we say writing, we mean thinking what to write. No? There you go. So please practice this way, even though you will be you will be doing that because your thinking is right?
Yeah.
But please do this then you will flesh out your thinking and then you can analyze it better, which is usually what you will do in Xaml practice.
Okay.
Right now, would you give it a try, please? Right now. Say a topic.
Is that what you want me to just history?
Just say a question that you're supposed to, or whatever. How does the question go?
I mean, yeah, sure. Give me a sec. I'll pull one question from my
sure.
question bank. Yeah, sure. Okay, let me try this. I'll just say.
Okay, tell me the question. I'll read it out for you. so that it feels
To
formal.
what extent was the Cold War disastrous for the UN Security Council from
Okay.
1945 to 1991?
Okay, to what extent is the Cold War, right?
Yeah.
Disastrous for the UN Security Council?
Yep.
From the period 1945 to 1990.
Yep.
But that's the definition of the period of Cold War. Why do we have to say that?
I don't know, maybe it's like maybe the Cold War still has some impact beyond 1991. I guess they just want to be more. They want to be.
Absolutely, there might be absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to say that just to feel formal, right? To what extent is the Cold War disastrous to the UN Security Council from the period 1945 to 1990? Okay, that wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I'm going to try one more time. To what extent is the Cold War disastrous? I think that one I got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so too.
To a US, no. Try to answer and see how it feels.
Try to answer.
You should, yeah, you should on and off your mic, right? You should on and off that. So, but in general, you should be arranging your thought first in terms of rough writing lah. That one you should rough write lah. You should be writing low, and then when you try to flesh it out, that's where you want to use voice typing lah.
Okay.
Right. So do you have the rough working in your mind already? If not, then do that first lah.
Yeah, I mean, I have one line, which is just my opening line.
Okay, so is
It's
that
pretty
enough for
standard.
you to start speaking?
Oh, I mean, I don't mind.
All right, then give it a try.
Okay.
By the way, you notice that I can say comma and the comma will, yeah, that was my voice going into your voice typing section, right? So, by the way, you can say comma and the comma will appear. You can say full stop and the full stop will appear. Okay, so if you want, then please do so lah.
Yeah, sure. Let me give it a try then.
Mhm.
The Cold War was disastrous for the Security Council as they were unable to take decisive action against various global crises.
Okay, let's stop there for now. You didn't on your mic. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't? Oh my God.
Yeah. But the sentence was nice. So I think the pronunciation is also nice. So give it a try.
Okay. The Cold War was disastrous for the Security Council as they were unable to take decisive actions against various global crises as a result of its influence over their national interests. I didn't click it again.
It's very weird. It's very weird what's going on here. Because when the mic is on, it's obvious, and you should move your cursor down. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cold War was disastrous for the Security Council as they were unable to take decisive actions against various global crises as a result of its influence over their national interests.
Stop the mic. Very good. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the starting line, right? So would you please continue and flesh it out into one or two paragraphs? That's right.
I don't think I'll be able to do that right now.
Right now, yeah, because you have to prepare, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get what I mean? If you want to practice the writing, don't lah. Speak lah.
Okay, I did not know this.
Yeah, you cannot do it in library, of course, just saying, but you can do it, outside the library or slightly. Or maybe you don't go to library on Sunday. I don't know. You do you. But I think this is faster, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Like it's significantly faster. Like this is not like, oh, it's 90% faster. This is like a lot faster, right? And I think your pronunciation was great.
Thank you.
Yeah, as expected though. I mean, you are you. You are you. Expected of Yan Kim though. Okay, so yeah, that would be how I now. That will save you some time, right? In the Sunday, right? So again, the question remains. Do you feel happy with the remaining time in Sunday?
Remaining time on Sunday being
This is, I don't know, from your GP, that's 4 Sundays, to your history, that's 5 Sundays, right? Right? Hey? Yeah.
I think
Hey, no. To your GP is 5 Sunday. To your history is 6 Sunday. Sorry.
1,
Yeah,
2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess.
Correct, right? Correct.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. That's slightly that.
Again, I have to be okay with it because barring
Mm-hmm.
barring like the intermittent times,
Yeah,
I don't think there's much.
think so.
I don't think there's much opportunity for me to.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, just be fair to GP and history, right? Let's just be fair to them, no? That means in the way we are fair to every subject, lah. You're already dedicating 2 days for your H2, right? Each of the H2. You're dedicating 1 day for 2 H1. 2 H1 should be considered 1 H2 month. So, maybe you shouldn't put your physics topical on Sunday. Maybe you just get rid of it. Maybe, huh? What do you think?
I'll think about it.
Yeah, just don't do that. You just do on Sunday GP and history, then you don't feel like you're shortchanging yourself.
Okay.
Right? Oh, goodness me. We only have 5 days for 3. Yeah. I think this is fair for everybody. Yeah. Okay, again, whatever plan you do, the time will not change, right?
No,
The
no,
amount
no.
of time you have left will be 8 hours per day for six days per week. I don't think you can do more than that. If you do more than 48 hours, you simply don't. You simply stop doing that after a while. It's not sustainable, right?
Yeah, it's not.
The only question, therefore, is how to make full use or better use of the 48 hours. That's all.
Yeah.
Right? And the rest in between, all those stuff, all those good stuff.
Okay.
That's it. So structure is there in order to give you that ability to maximize. That's what it means.
All right.
All right. So one more thing about the, I was telling you, the way you practice for the math paper 1. The math paper 1, you do this, you do that. I was telling you that 1.5 hours instead of 3 hours. Blah, blah. There is a very specific purpose for it. The purpose is to reveal to you your maximum speed. So let me put it very clearly for you what I mean. If you have already read the question, prepare for it mentally, not short of doing it. Check whatever you can before actually doing it in 1.5 hours, right? That's the maximum preparation you could have. You could also order the way you do things. You will say that, okay, I think for this guy, I know this guy's going to be hard, so I'm going to do it later. You do all that in your, convenient time or spare time or other time, right? That's the plan is like this, correct?
Yeah.
So you are fully prepared, it's not fully prepared. You are as prepared as you can be, You have done your topical, blah, blah, and then you jump to it, right? That's what happened. So that is your maximum preparation. You are at your best condition. Doesn't mean that you'll reach your goal, but that's your best. So if you are at your best, then, so to speak, you are at your best speed. That's the fastest you could go based on your current ability. Short of sabotaging yourself or, doing it when you're tired, you don't do all that, you have a good rest, blah, blah, yeah, papaya. Then again, that reveals to you your maximum speed. So what does that mean? Why are we talking about that? It's very simple. It's very simple. So are you looking at the Jamboard? Sorry.
Give me a second. I'll look at the excuse me. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Right. So you're saying that in your 1.5 hour goal, 1.5 hour time, you try to get 60%. This is very unlikely to happen anyway. Just saying.
Oh.
Right. However, there's a however. However, let's say in 1.5 hours, you get 45%. Let's say that. Right? Remember, we have a total of 3 hours, right? 1.5 hours is very short. Now, is this good or bad for your actual goal? Right? Let's count. It's very simple. Now, notice first that your 45% is already the same level as your paper 1 in prelim, correct?
Yeah.
But you're doing it in 1.5 hours, right? So what does that mean? That means your maximum speed is something like this. It's like 15% per half hour, simply put, correct?
Okay.
So maximum result is if I give you another 1 hour, then you will get another 30%. That's the maximum result you could expect out of yourself. It is usually lower, correct? It is usually lower than that. So that means in 2.5 hours, you didn't get 2.5 hours, you just get 1.5. But in 2.5 hours, you can expect your result to be maximum 75%. Maximum. It cannot go higher than that one. You have reached your limit. You have seen your limit more like. You understand me, right?
Right.
Now, obviously, if 1.5 hours you hit 60%, wow, you're off in the very good start. Because if I give you another half an hour, you will get another 15%. No, you'll get another 20%. Maximum lah, of course, maximum. So in 2 hours, you'll get 80%. No? Theoretically, maximum lah, right? You've seen your maximum. If you hit this, your maximum speed allows you to reach A. If you hit this, your maximum speed allows you to you're almost there. I feel that you probably can. Maybe you have to improve a little bit here and there.
But this is with preparation.
With preparation. Because with preparation is your best look. Even if you decide to avoid a question, you know that you're going to avoid it beforehand, for example. Even if you decide to avoid a question halfway, you already know you're going to avoid it if certain thing happen, because that's what happened in your preparation. You already have the experience and mental capacity to plan like that one, because you have expectations already. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it in the fastest way possible. So you rarely waste time in 1.5 hours. Therefore, again, that's your maximum speed. Now, let me give you if in a 1.5 hours, you hit, well, 30%. What does that tell you? Right? What does that tell you? So at most, if we pretend that we don't prepare, we know that we prepare, but we pretend that we don't prepare, then another 1 hour will give you maximum 30%, right? Correct or not? Maximum.
Yeah.
So in total, the maximum result that you will get is 60%. This is not even B. This tells you your maximum speed or your maximum ability. And it gives you a lot of motivation to either train or to simply lower your goal, because you're face in face with reality. And if you keep training like this, you will see your maximum speed grow, obviously. Because training like this is designed to always give you the maximum result, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay.
Not the result that achieve your goal. That's different. That's different. It's designed to maximize your result. Therefore, maximum speed. Which is very different from a 3-hour training. We just do everything. You don't have a good idea about your own speed and about the topics that you need to actually work on next time. That's my biggest problem with just doing mock exam. You don't actually really know how to optimize afterwards. But you don't have much time, Can we afford to train like that?
Yeah, I don't think we do. I think we can.
Right. Especially actually everything can afford. Nothing you can afford. I hope before you experience it, you can only see the reason why I designed your training this way.
Okay.
Right? It is to give you the maximum possible preparation. And therefore, you will see yourself as is. And therefore, you know what to do. You will immediately know what to do next. Damn, why did I get 40%? I could have gotten this by analyzing this. And later on, next time, I'll aim for another 5% from this topic. Blah, blah, blah. Like the way you review your prelim. How did I mess up my hypothesis? Not supposed to do that. I lose this much, blah, blah, blah. Correct?
Yeah.
That's what you train more for next time. Okay?
All right.
Right. We'll talk more on how to prepare all this, right? For now, you do your maximum in this W minus 6 and W minus 5. Right?
Right. Okay.
Right. I'll see you on Thursday then.
I'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Aditya, I can see you. Yeah. Right. Can you hear me? You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I can see your paper and everything. So what do you have in front of us?
Another one of those practice papers.
A new one. Yes. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Right. Any updates so far?
In trigonometry, we started doing secant, cosecant, and stuff.
Nothing confusing, I suppose. Yeah? You already know what they are.
Yeah, not confusing yet.
Did they say anything about? I mean, that means you haven't even reached the point of learning how to sketch, really?
The cosecant graph?
No, you won't be sketching a cosecant, and secant, and cotangent graph. That's just in the algebra side of things. You're just sketching. You're gonna sketch only the sine, cosine, and tangent graph in the exam.
Oh, we already did those.
To the level that we practiced, really? Like double graph, one graph over the other, all the intersection. Oh, and you didn't have any problem, lah?
No, it was quite straightforward.
So what is happening after the secant, cosecant, and cotangent? If you know, I could teach you first. Right. Tell me the moment you know, lah. Then I can proceed to teach you, lah.
Right.
So because I was showing you the triangle method, right? I was assuming that that's the next thing you see. They're preparing for that. The triangle method.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for today, we are still doing paper lah. Am I correct?
Yeah.
All right. Can I see question 1 and 2 that you have done? Okay, your cert is tidier. Much tidier, I would say. I guess that's fine. You don't look confused anymore. Okay, fine. So then question 2 is quadratics, right?
Yeah.
Remember what I said about quadratic?
Anything?
The thing about you were using the old quadratic, but you're not supposed to use the original quadratic. Very likely you're supposed to find a new quadratic first for doing that. So that one always applies, just saying. So that one always applies here. Right. So if that's what you want to practice, I'm all up to it.
Just trying to log in from my laptop, but it keeps saying incorrect password.
Don't do too many wrong passwords.
Pretty sure. I think maybe it's the same thing again, like that happened last time. Like I wasn't able to join.
You're trying to join the Jamboard, right?
No, the Zoom.
The Zoom. Oh, sorry, what do you mean by that? I thought you were in the Zoom. Oh, you're using the laptop. You're using the. Why? Oh, you joined the Zoom on both the laptop and your handphone. But you don't need to
Yeah.
do that. At least not today. No, you don't need to do that. Just look at the
I mean,
Jamboard. I think it's probably
like-
good.
I like to like see what it looks like from my phone in case.
It does help. It does help. But 2 more minutes. If not, let's not troubleshoot. Okay. Let's not do non-math things. In this paper, if I say skip this topic, that means, I feel that you can do it lah, right? So you just skip lah, right? But
Okay.
for discriminant, don't skip. Okay, you just do it. Okay, Aryan, I can see you. Can you hear me? Aryan, I can see you. Can you hear?
Oh yeah.
All right. Now, I will get some water first, and then I'll be with you shortly. Please take your video first. Oh no. Okay, Aditya, if you could stop troubleshooting, just start. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay, Aryan. Any updates?
No, not really.
Okay, then let's answer the questions I have first. Yeah. What was the mark for the thing you tried?
Oh wait, how much is it out of again?
It's out of 80, but it doesn't matter. Just tell me how many marks you get, because certainly you didn't cover everything, but doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I got like yeah, I counted. Wait, let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like 53.
53 marks, you say, Aryan? 53
Yeah,
marks? Oh,
yeah.
goodness me. Now look at this for a while. Look at this for a while. So Noah got 44, right? Right. He feels good. He's just surprised that he only get 44 marks, right?
Yeah.
Now you get 53 marks and you weren't feeling so good. But we are doing the same paper. So obviously you're doing more than 44 marks in a very real way, right?
Yeah.
Now, let me explain why I'm asking you guys to do all this, right? I'm asking you guys to do in 1 hour 15, not because I want you guys to finish 80 marks. That's not possible for you guys. I could finish the 80 marks in almost 1 hour with confirmations. But that's my speed. You guys' speed, no need like that one. Let me explain why. Now, for example, Noah was feeling very happy. I know why. Because in exam situation, he usually panics more in the sense, and therefore he scores very low. That means he's losing a lot of marks when he's panicking, right? That's why he feels that he's going at a very fast speed according to him. And I think it is a very fast speed. Now for you, you must have gotten the wrong idea. You must have thought that I wanted you to get 80 marks, something like that. Am I correct?
Yeah.
No, you weren't. Let me show you how you fare. In Jamboard page 2, please, structure and expectation. I have a few things written.
Yeah.
Right. So do you see this speed thingy? This B3 speed, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've written here, if your goal is B3, Then during this training, you need to average 11 marks per 15 minutes. Okay, if you're aiming for A2, like this and like that. Let's see how Noah does. So Noah does 44 minutes in 75, right? In 75, right? In 75 minutes, right? So he becomes like 8.8 marks per minute, right? Per 15 minutes, sorry, per 15 minutes. I'm talking about per 15 minutes. That's easier to see. You, what's your average then per 15 minutes? Just divide by 5. You're around 10.6,
Yeah.
right? 10.6 marks per 15 minutes, right? Now, this is your best speed or your best result, kind of. Because you are, we shall say, you are conditioned to be fully prepared. Short of doing the question, you have everything mentally ready to go, right? It shows in the speed, by the way. It shows in the speed. 10.6 marks per 15 minutes, which is a B3 speed. It is a B3 speed. It is almost a B3 speed. This means a few things. If I give you, for example, if I give you 30 more minutes, how many more marks would you get?
Probably like, wait, how much did you say?
If I give you 30 more minutes, how many more marks would you get? It's very
Around
easy.
20,
10.6 times 2, right?
Yeah, around 20.
So 21.
21,
So if you have 30 more minutes, the maximum you will get, correct or not?
Yeah.
You won't get more than 21. You will probably get less, but you will say you will get a maximum of 21 more marks. So if you're doing it in, this means this is 1 hour and 45 minutes, right? In 1 hour, 45 minutes, you will get 74 marks. Right? 74 marks. 74 marks seems like a very high mark for me. You understand?
Yeah.
So your speed in your best or maximum state, we call it your best speed. Your best speed needs to improve only a little more, up to 13 marks. Then you at least have the proper speed to get A1. If you don't improve your speed, it is very unlikely for you to get A1 because of speed problem. You have a speed problem. Here, I don't think you have a lot of speed problem. You only have to increase it a little bit. Then this gives you an idea about your best or maximum possible result. What you should strive for in your training, basically. Okay, understand? Okay. So, oh, Michael is here. Finally, good. So, Aryan, do you have anything else to do for now?
Oh, no.
Right. I have to brief Michael first, right, about the same thing. So you practice something, all right? You may even try to continue the paper if you so wish, right? Because you might be curious, like if you have more time, could you get a lot more, right? Well, you can try if you want to. Now, Michael, any updates?
Surprisingly, during math, a math night study, I was able to do a lot more questions than I thought.
Which is wonderful. Yep.
I did what was it? Tanjong Katong prelim paper. I don't know
Wonderful.
what's that standard.
Yeah. Not bad. Tanjong Katong, not bad. Aditya, why are you not forming a new quadratic? You don't get what I'm saying, is it? You just no, you don't get, what's your new quadratic?
I like don't I forgot what like new quadratic means.
Right, so sorry, Michael. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you. So Aditya, in your Jamboard, page 5. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So sorry, yeah, Michael, please wait. I want to hear your good news. Just wait. You could refer to the Jamboard, or your previous thing, instead of waiting for me, right? So this guy intersect the curve, right? So the y line intersects the y curve. That means, the y equals to the y, the x equals to the x. That's what intersection means. This one, do you get or not?
Yeah.
Right, so kx minus 1 equals to the quadratic line. This is, where if we want to find the intersection. I get that we don't want, but this is what we do if we find the intersection, right? Because that's what they want. They want intersection, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, 0 equals to x squared plus 2 minus k x minus 2 minus k. This is your new quadratic law, the one that you should be applying discriminant and everything else afterwards.
Okay, I get it.
Right? This is what I meant by a new quadratic, and this will always happen in a discriminant question. Just saying. Okay?
All right.
Give it a try. Right, so Michael and Noah, I can see both of you. Yeah? So please go to the structure and expectation Jamboard, page 2. Yeah. So Michael, tell me when you're there, and Noah, tell me when you're there. Aryan, do you have anything to do?
Yeah, I'm just finding community.
Right. Then why don't we, if you have trouble though, why don't you just continue the paper, right? Might feel better.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Michael. So Michael, before you tell me the Tanjong Katong, would you please tell me how many marks you get out of the 1 hour 15-minute trial?
Of the previous paper.
Yeah, the one they asked you to practice, like the paper 1-1, the one that you prepare, blah 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 blah. Yeah.
It's out of 90, right?
No, it's out of 80, but it doesn't matter. Tell me how many marks.
Oh.
It's not out of how many. No, tell me how many marks.
Oh, I only secured 33 marks.
Right, 33. So look, I'm gonna write down that. Now, obviously, you won't like it. I understand, right?
No. But
Obviously.
isn't 1 hour 15-minute about half the time?
Less than half. So let me tell you what it means. Let me tell you what it means. So Noah, you're there also? Jamboard page 2. You're muted, Noah.
Yeah, I'm there.
Right. So, Michael, I get that you feel a lot of pressure, right? And the mark is not supposed to be what it is because I've seen you do faster. That's fair. Right? Please understand what I'm about to say first. You don't have to feel bad or good about it, but you must understand why I asked you to do this. Noah, I already explained to you. Now, for example, Michael, Noah get 44 marks. He feels good. Aryan get 53 marks. He doesn't feel good. Our feeling is very subjective one. I don't want you to feel good or bad. I want you to know what this means. This is your theoretical maximum speed. I know, Michael, your speed is supposed to be higher. So yesterday's performance doesn't count. Let me use Noah's and Aryan's mark as an example. Noah, I did tell you what this means, right? 44 mark in 75 minutes means around 8.8 marks per 15 minutes. I just make it easier.
Yeah.
So that means if I give you another half an hour, you will at most get how many more marks?
16.
16 or 17. I'll put it 70 marks. Do you understand? Do you understand, Michael? That's at most what Noah will get. Look. Michael, are you okay? Michael?
Hello? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, don't mute, please. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in 30 more minutes, Noah will get at most 70 marks. That's the trend that we see here, right? Because this is in maximum best condition. Correct or not, Noah? You feel your best lah during this paper.
Couldn't say best, but okay, good enough.
Good enough. Now, if this is your good enough, then in some sense, you are not good enough for B3.
Yeah.
You need to increase your speed. You have a speed problem on top of other problems. The training is designed, again, to take the best out of you so that you know what's your maximum result. That's what I explained to you, Noah. Can you?
Yeah.
Now you look at Aryan. Aryan is 53 marks in 75 minutes, so it's 10.6, blah, blah. So whether Aryan is actually feeling good or bad, his speed is very suitable for B3 already. But he needs to increase a little bit more if he wants to go for A1. A safe A1 speed looks like this. And the training and what I can tell you about it will come into play. When you see it this way, I really hope you will feel motivated to do what you need to do. You need to increase your skill, and you also need to increase your speed. Right? For Noah, I believe that's the case. Even though you feel good, you still need to increase more. Aryan, even though you feel bad, you're already closer to your A1 goal, something like that. Now, for you, Michael, obviously 33 marks is not your maximum speed. I think you have the same misconception as Aryan in that I'm asking you to score 80 marks, something like that. Is that your misconception, maybe?
No.
Like I'm asking you to do everything or something like that.
No, you asked me to do as much as I can in an hour and 15, or get as much marks as I can in an hour and 15, not all marks.
Then you don't have the misconception. So what happened in the 33 marks? What happened actually that day? Is it too tired or something like that?
Perhaps I was too tired.
I will ask you to do the paper 2 on Thursday, okay? And I want you to do it in a reasonable condition, and we'll be preparing for it. Okay, we'll be preparing for it today so that you have a very good grasp about your maximum speed. Nothing subjective like today I can do much more than I thought will be. That's nice. You feel great. Please note that Aryan didn't feel great and his speed is good. Please note that Noah felt good and his speed still needs to increase comparing to his goal. You need to know what's your maximum speed.
What did you say is a suitable speed for
There. I will write down for that. There. Look at that.
Oh.
There, I'll write down.
Okay.
Your theoretical maximum speed should be here. Now you see why I think Aryan, your seat is suitable for B3. You only need to increase a little bit more. Now you see Noah, or I say Noah, or Noah, you still need to increase quite a lot, but we are on the right track. Because
Also,
Noah is doing better than the past, something like that. So Michael.
Okay. Sorry, but I also have a problem that I doubt myself too much. Then I take a lot more time to do questions.
So the design of the training is to get rid of the problem as much as possible, not all the problem. So we try to get rid as much of the problem as possible before you do it. That gives you the best chance. You are in your best prepared state. If you still doubt yourself, either clear the doubt beforehand, or you must understand that, oh, that's your maximum best. You cannot do better than that in exam. That reveals, the training reveals to you your maximum best. Oh my goodness, in my maximum best, I still doubt myself. I don't know why I didn't clear this doubt beforehand. I didn't even know I have that doubt. That was therefore my maximum best. Then you come face to face to your maximum best. If your maximum best is 60, good for you. If your maximum best is 50, yet now you know. And therefore, it will motivate you, hopefully, to train properly, according to your goal. That is the purpose of this kind of training. Do you understand, Michael?
Yeah.
Noah and Aryan already have that benefit. So let me ask Noah. So Noah, how are you motivated by this result?
I think so, yeah.
To do what are you motivated to?
To be able to do it faster and get correct.
And to know how to do it faster, right?
Yeah.
Because if you just try to do it faster, you may end up with more mistakes.
Yeah.
You want to know how, but now at least you're motivated. Whereas previously, maybe if I say, no, you go A1, you have to be faster, you may not like it because you think that doing it faster is not a good thing, which is of course true. Doing it faster is not a good thing. Unfortunately, AMAT is like that one. AMAT has a big speed problem. People who score A1 is not just good at AMAT, they also do it fast.
Yeah.
That is pretty much true in AMAT. It's very weird. But it's like that. So that's your motivation that you get from here. Whereas Michael, I don't think you have that motivation yet. Because you don't have a good idea about your best possible speed. Okay.
Okay.
So Michael, today we're going to prepare the paper 2, and then on Thursday, you're going to do it. Right? I'll order the paper for you also. Right? So today we're not going to do, today we're going to prepare the paper 2. We're going to ask questions about it. You're going to read the question. Short of doing it, I will answer everything you want to know.
Is it going to be arranged exactly like paper 1? Like you arrange like certain stuff in front,
Yes,
certain stuff
yes.
behind? Oh,
The goal, the order is always, look, trigo first, then cert, and then mensuration, and then line group. Everything is done to minimize doubt or panic or confusion. Everything is done that way.
okay.
Right? And you will know the order beforehand.
Okay.
You will know it. And you will know whether this question is hard or easy. What am I supposed to expect on this? If you discuss everything, you will know.
Wait, sorry, the order of what?
The order of question, you will know beforehand, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll do this kind of topic first, then this kind of topic, and then this kind of topic. This guy might be hard, this guy will be easy. Those sort of stuff. You will know immediately. Before you start your 1 hour 15. Okay, again, that's designed to give you your maximum best.
Okay. God.
Mhm.
I also realized during my prelim on the second look through,
Mhm.
without answer key or any help, I
Mhm.
could achieve around, I think, 12 more marks than I achieved for paper 1.
Mhm. Now, be careful with that, Mike. Be careful with that statement. You can achieve 12 more marks given the same amount of time or given more time.
No, given like literally no more time, I took 10 minutes to look through the stuff that I got wrong, and
Mhm.
like I could instantaneously realize, oh, I like know how to do it at this
Now,
given moment.
no, prove that to yourself. I don't take that on face value.
No, like
You have to prove it.
No, I did. The what's it called? The graph question, like the big Y equals the M big X plus big C. Because
Yeah.
during the exam I forgot like everything, and then like during class 10 minutes was all it took to do that. Got me 12 more marks.
No. I believe that you understand. I believe that. What I want to see is that if you are prepared for it, can you do it?
Oh, okay.
Like what I said, okay, now you know you have to do this. You should have known that, right? But okay, you get the benefit of knowing that beforehand. Can you do it in the given amount of time? Can you do it?
We'll
Only
see.
after you do it in 75. You're correct. We'll see. Only after you do it in 75 minutes, then you can believe yourself. Given the best possible preparation again. Okay. Because I always know that you have the skill, but will the skill come into effect in exam or not? That's what this training is trying to answer. Okay. Right. So Michael and Noah, why don't we look at paper 2 lah? Okay. Aryan, would you like to look at paper 2 also? We're going to prepare for paper 2 also.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to send all of you in WhatsApp, right? So hopefully on Thursday we can start doing that, right? Hopefully. Right, so that you know again whether your speed has improved or not. Apologies, I have to get it somewhere. Let me send it to your WhatsApp, yeah, guys. Hey, wait, it is in the same place. Yeah. Oh, it is in the same place. Wait. Oh, apologies, I have sent you. Okay. All right, sorry, I have sent you. I have sent. Oh, wait. Yeah, I've sent you. I've sent you. Right. So it's the same paper. I'm sorry, it's the same paper. So kindly look at the paper. You're going to look at paper 2. You're going to look at the questions first, read them one by one, and after around 10 minutes, we'll start discussing. Let's clear all the doubts that you have. All right. You hear me, Aryan, Michael, and Noah?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So it's just the same paper. So Aditya, can I help you with something? Oh, this is a rather kind of sketch question, is it? Are you stuck somewhere, Aditya?
No, I'm just thinking like, what is
What is that?
I'm guessing it's just 3.
No, it's 4. What do you mean? Why are you guessing? You're supposed to look at the graph.
Because 1, 2, 3.
What do you mean? That's equal to 2. Why are you ignoring equal to 2? Why are you ignoring equal to 2?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yes, Aryan.
Wait, so do we?
Look at the paper. Don't do
Yeah.
it. Don't do it. No, nobody's doing it. Short of doing it, we can do anything else. Short of actually
Yeah.
doing paper 2, just read lah. I mean,
Can we like annotate a bit?
No,
Because
Not
it's
yet.
kind of hard to
How do you
like
send it
just.
on WhatsApp?
I did send you WhatsApp last time. No, it's the same paper.
Oh, okay. Never
Same
mind.
paper. Sorry. That's my mistake. It was the same paper. Right? Fine, Michael. We'll annotate together. Not now lah.
Okay.
Right? So Aditya, I have a question. If the question is equal to -1, what's your answer?
0.
Very good. Just checking. Right. Okay.
All right.
So Aryan, Michael, and Noah, we're going to go through the questions slowly, right? And I'm still using the same Jamboard to help us. Go to Jamboard page 5. Right. So now look at the first question. It's question 12. Right? It's question 12. Let me warn you immediately that the show is
It's weird.
It's terrible. The show is terrible. Let me show you why in page 5. I copy the expectations for our topic. So are you guys at page 5?
Yeah.
Right. So please note, I'm just gonna tell you immediately, right? When I see this show, I have a bad feeling. And the bad feeling is because it is part 3. Look at the variation. Variation part 3. Look at that. It does not tell you what the answer key is about. This is an answer key, right? You're supposed to be happy when you look at this, correct?
Yeah.
He does not tell you what this is about. No? What do I mean by that? I don't know whether this is UT, this is VU, this is ST, this is VS, this is CUT. I cannot tell at all from the question. I might have misread it, but I don't think I can tell at all. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys just read until your heart content. Do you know what this is supposed to be based on the picture or not? You tell me if you can.
No.
No, Aryan, Michael, maybe we are both wrong. Maybe Noah, we're both wrong. Can you tell?
I cannot.
I cannot tell. How about you, Michael?
I mean, they don't give anything. No.
Correct. They just tell you that show this. The heck, what am I supposed to do, man?
Can we just assume it's like the perimeter of something?
Is that a good way to maximize your result? Let me just ask you that.
Well, no, but
No,
they
yeah,
don't give
Babailo. So
anything.
Babailo. I'll tell you in my expectation, the show part is not necessary for A1. A1.
Oh,
It's not necessary for A1 in any sense. 3 marks is not necessary for A1. Bye. And later on, when I see this, I do some testing. It is proven. They don't tell. I know what it is now. But it needs some investigation. I think it's crazy to try this, even to try this in exam. If you have time, then you try look at the end. That is really my advice to maximize your result. I will do that in exam. Just saying. Okay. So your thinking, I believe, should be about part 2, part 3, and part 4. Can you do part 2 and part 3 and part 4? Noah, Michael, and Aryan.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Oh, Aditya, I think you made a mistake here, Aditya. Yeah. Hey, wait, no, you're correct. I'm sorry, you're correct. Oh, you're correct. You're correct. That's fine. You're correct.
Alright.
Right. So Noah, Aryan, and Michael, can we leave the 8 marks to you? Can we leave the 8 marks to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ask any question you want. Ask any question you want. Michael, yes or no?
For part 3, right?
Yes. But
How come I cannot just write theta minus or plus whatever is equal to that? I need to write alpha.
part 3 or part 2? I'm sorry. Part 3 or part 2?
Part 3.
What do you mean by you need to write alpha? I'm so sorry. What?
Oh, wait.
What do you mean by that? You're supposed to find theta, not alpha. Read properly, Michael. You have a reading problem.
No, it's like, was it it's like, you know, when you equate the 19 cosine theta plus 18 sine theta to
Yeah.
equal to something, but then
Yeah.
like when you get down all the way down to like until you have like a cosine or like sine something, right? Sine
R
theta
formula.
plus
The R formula. Lah.
yeah,
the R
sine
formula.
theta plus something. Then after that, right, when you sine inverse on the other side, you have to write the theta plus or minus whatever that thing is alpha. Because I don't know, I wrote theta minus this equals to that, but then like my chair circle it and I say alpha.
Oh, I get what you mean. For now, ignore that. It's a presentation problem. No, ignore that. I'll explain when you finally do. Okay, it's okay. I think you get the correct idea anyway. So that's what matters for now. I think that's just a presentation problem. Right? If you use alpha, it's very confusing because what your teacher meant as alpha is different from the alpha here. That's why I don't like it. Again, it's a presentation problem. Trust me for now. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you ignore that problem, there is a problem. It's a presentation, but if you ignore the problem, can you get the 8 marks?
Yeah.
Now, look at what I wrote here on top. I write here what?
7
Read for
marks in
4 minutes. How did I write this? Now, notice that the 7 marks is always the minimum mark you can expect to happen. So if this had 8 marks, then doesn't mean that 7 marks is wrong. That means you have more, which is in general a good news if you find the topic to be easy. Not hard, eh? So I write 7 marks I can get in 4 minutes. Actually, no. In 7 marks, you guys can get in 4 minutes. I can get in 3 minutes with confirmation. Let me state this carefully. Yeah? Without rushing, I can get part 2, part 3, and part 4 in 3 minutes with confirmation. That means I know I'm correct. So it's very humanly possible for you guys if you train to get the 7 or 8 marks in 4 minutes with confirmation. Why do I put this here? Not to scare you, but to do a comparison between this and that. Look at the comparison. Look at the comparison between this and that. Is the comparison favorable or not favorable at all? People?
Yeah, rather favorable.
Why is it favorable, no?
Because it's almost the same marks per minute.
No, you're wrong. It's so far. Look, this is less than 1 mark per minute. A1, less than 1 mark per minute. Correct or not?
Yeah.
This is almost 2 marks per minute.
Okay.
So again, does it compare favorable or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very favorable. If you know how to do it properly and confirm in 4 minutes. I do a lot of times, I think this is not just possible, it is quite easy to do. I hope that is your experience also. If I'm adding pressure to you, that's because I'm adding pressure in, I believe, a good way. Right? In a good way. Of course, you can always ask me to show, how did you do it that way? You are now allowed to be interested in speed because you need speed. previously, I will never teach you speed at all. Never. But now you need it lah. Okay, Aryan?
Yeah.
Understand? Huh? Now, if there's no other question, you can always ask more on Thursday before you start. Now, let's move to the next question.
Okay.
Question 10. Yes, Michael.
There's only one value of theta, right? It's not like the multiple answer one.
That one I try not to answer. This one, find the values of theta. So when he say find the values of theta, I will
it
tend to
implies-
trust him first. However, it is usually one angle. So I'm not sure what's going on here. This one, I take a mental note immediately.
Okay.
Immediately, I take a mental note. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is not normal. I write, I should confirm it based on geometry. So whatever theta I have, I should, reject or confirm based on whether it makes sense in the picture. Now, do
Okay.
you understand, Noah, Michael, and Aryan?
Yep.
Yeah.
So again, I find the question to be, what's going on here? Usually there is only one theta, but again, I might be wrong. Okay. Good question, Michael. Yeah, good question. Anything else? Okay, guys, read the next question. Aditya, you are stuck here.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is a CG question, right? A
Yeah.
CG question is very easy to make harder. Do you know how?
No.
By providing no drawing at all.
Right. Yeah.
If furthermore, you're a visual person, you probably already unconsciously train yourself in CG to be visual, which is the right thing to do. So what should you do when it's very easy to realize that this question is trying to make your life harder. There is no drawing. It's very easy in exam to realize. What are you supposed to do at that point?
Draw.
Yes. I guarantee you visual person, it will always be a good investment. That means
Right.
I'm saying even before you realize that, okay, maybe I should try first. If I have a problem, then I draw. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, just draw immediately. You will be very happy one. Okay?
All right.
Guarantee you that. So please draw. And your drawing is also good. So, I think that's something definitely good. The rest of you, seniors, question 10. What do you notice?
This is another R formula-ish. It's not R
Which is-
formula.
No, it is. I will say immediately that this is our formula. How do we know? People.
L equals 16 sine theta plus 32 cosine theta. That's the
Why do you
answer.
say that as a proof of our formula?
Because what?
Well, first of all, you can only R formula this lah.
Yeah.
Something sine theta, but this is not yet enough. Because in part B, you see the usual R formula thing, so they don't tell you lah. How do we know that this is very likely to be R formula? Any other strong reason? Noah and Aryan? Yes, Michael.
There's a maximum value of L.
Which is why is that a strong reason for R formula?
The R formula equals to 1. And then
No, beside the R equals to 1. The R something equal to 1.
yeah.
Right. So which is the maximum value of L is the R. You should have shortcutted to that. The maximum value is the R.
Oh, okay.
Right. So there's a word stationary and there's the word maximum. So again, I'm going to question you guys. Guys, isn't this something that you see in the differentiation, maximum, minimum? Are you sure this is not differentiation? Maybe you should be differentiating.
Is part C differentiation or is it the something equals to 1?
The something equals to 1 thingy is the R formula method.
Yeah.
only applies for R formula also. Because that's the basis is just the sine, the maximum of sine value is 1, the maximum of a cosine value is 1. Now. So again, is this an R formula question or not? People.
No.
Michael's Noah say no. Michael seems to say yes. Right, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay. Aryan, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what?
Hmm.
Yeah, what you don't know or what?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Right. So let me tell you as much as I can without telling you how to do it. That's still what I must adhere. Whether you do it with R formula, which you can, or you do it with differentiation, which you can. You should always choose the one that is the best that you can do. Which is to say, in the R formula question, if they don't impose R formula, you could have done it with differentiation. But I'm not sure whether that's the best thing to do. Do you know yourself enough to immediately decide, yeah, I should do it this way or I should do it that way? Do you know yourself well enough, Michael?
No.
Noah?
Is it possible if one part differentiation, the other part R formula?
There will be a total waste of time.
Okay.
Don't do that. No, don't do that. That's bad. No, that's clearly bad. Just do one or the other.
Alright.
Noah, what will you do? Do you know yourself enough?
Then maybe I don't know myself enough, I guess.
All right. Aryan?
No.
Then I will say to you something like this, because remember, preparation is meant to get rid of mental problem as much as possible. Self-doubt is a problem you want to address at the start. It is true. So I'll say this to you. Do our formula first. Okay? Clear?
Yeah.
Clear? Now, how about the show? Do you do the show now?
Huh? The show?
Yeah. Part A. Do you do the show now?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I also don't. I also won't. Although this show is better than the previous show because at least they tell you what's L. At least, you know, for goodness sake, the last one doesn't even tell. That's so annoying. Okay, so there is no trap of a harder type here, but I still wouldn't do it, not until the end. Right? Again, that is just my strong advice.
Can I just leave this until the end, and if I have extra time, I can do this?
I strongly suggest no. I strongly suggest that you do B and C in R formula.
No, I mean like I do the whole paper, then I have extra time. Then can I try?
What do you mean by can you try the show?
The show question, yeah.
Yeah, of course. No, that's always true, Aryan. That's always true. You can always try it later lah. Later. You can, but this time you only have 1 hour 15.
Oh yeah.
Right. So it's very unlikely that you wouldn't. And by the way, you don't need to do everything for A1. Just saying. So we always leave the worst or the hardest thing behind. In exam, that's what we do. Okay, but can you do it at the end? Of course you can. If you're shaking your leg, why don't you do it? Yeah, of course lah. Okay, that's always true. Understand, Aryan?
Yeah.
Right. But for 1 hour 15, I strongly suggest it.
Yep.
Now, can we move on to question 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we do for part 1?
Skip.
Yeah, use it in for part 2. Just say use it lah. That's all lah, right? Now, do you see how to use it? It doesn't mean that you see how to, but if you should see how to use it.
Sine A minus cosine A equals to 1.
If I can slap you silly, I'll slap you silly right now, Michael. Really, I'll slap you silly right now.
Huh?
I'm a little bit disappointed. Michael, you always have a reading problem. Please read properly. Aryan, Noah, I hope you're reading also, yeah?
Oh,
What is it, Michael?
it does not equal to 1.
No. What's the
Yeah,
difference between the part 2 and the part 1? There's some
part-
differences, right?
Part 2 is 1 2 second A minus 2 cosec A, then cos square.
Okay, mental note, yeah? You should take care of it, okay?
Yeah.
Noah, Aryan, can you take care of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how, but at least I am generous enough to point it out, right? Michael, be careful, okay? Those kind of mistakes are it's not befitting a B3, okay? It's not. It's not. Yeah. It's not. Be careful in your. Don't be too fast. Don't be too fast. You are going over your maximum speed just now in reading. It's dangerous. Okay, Michael, be careful. Okay. Now, besides that, anything else that we can talk about? Okay. Can we move on to the next question?
Yeah.
So the next, there's part B. Sorry, there's a part B. So look at that. There's a part B. Look at part B. Recap. Okay, Aditya, what do you think? Is this giving you an idea of how to do it?
Yeah, it is.
Good. 90 degree. Very nice. Okay, Aryan, Michael, and Noah. Any question on part B?
What does 0 and 4 mean?
A very good question. Anybody can answer?
Or is it like the radians like between 0 and 4?
Okay. I'm taking Aryan answer and I'm asking everybody to compare the sentence between part B and part A2. Compare the sentence. See, find all the angles between. Find all the angles between. Does Aryan's answer seem to make sense?
No.
No, Michael, really no. I mean, angles can only be degree or radian, right?
Yeah, but in part 2 they
that
put degree.
I know. I2 they put degree. In part B they don't put degree. What does that mean, Michael? Either they typo wrongly, that means it's 0 degree or 4 degree, or it actually means it's radian. No.
Okay.
Right? I think what Aryan said still makes sense. I will assume that. I will not assume a typo. I will assume that it makes sense that way. I never said that I'm wrong. I'm correct. Yeah, I never said that, but I assume that I think it makes sense to assume that this is not 0 degree and 4 degree. Okay. Right. No, okay. You're muted, no?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Right. Any other question on part B?
No.
Is part B related to part A?
Not really.
Right. You have your answers, yeah? Aryan, Michael, Ken?
Yeah.
Okay, so part 5A, we'll move it below. Okay, so I did scratch 5A. So I'll just say that I don't think 5A is related to 5B. So that's why you don't need 5A for 5B. Right? So kindly look at 5B and tell me what you think. Okay, Aditya, would you move up and to the left, please? I think you're going very handsomely so far. You have your MC. What does MC mean?
Like the gradient of line C.
No, that's not called line C a line C. You cannot call a line a C. It must be at least two things. So,
Right.
but of course you don't have two things lah. But maybe no. Yeah. Either do that, or why don't you call the midpoint something? Usually we call the midpoint M.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Oh, but which you do have, so you can call it the line MC. I think better. What do you think?
Yeah.
Right, I think better that way. Okay, so please select. Okay, so question 5B. What topic is this?
Mensuration.
Integration.
Mensuration, integration.
Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, I was looking at part 2.
No, let's not do 5A, but let's not do 5A first because it's integration. Yeah. So yeah.
So
I,
5 part B.
is Noah, you're saying it's mensuration. Are you sure?
I thought it's
No,
tangent
no, no.
normal.
Is tangent normal?
Oh yeah, it's
Is tangent normal? Equation of the tangent. Yeah lah. Right?
right.
Yeah. So what do? You differentiate low. Is this very difficult to differentiate? Well, you have the equation in front of you, so just differentiate properly lah, I suppose. Right. And then the rest should be obvious, at least for people of your experience. Now, if you have any problem with the expectation, you tell them. Aryan, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now part C. Any connection with part B?
No.
All right. Then what topic is this?
CG.
No
Not
way.
really. No.
I mean,
it's
it's the line group lah. When you say CG, I think you mean the line group. It has something to do with line. For example, the tangent normal has something to do with line, but it's a differentiation kind of line lah. Are you sure that you're claiming that C is like a CG? Because I
no.
don't think so, right? And
Yeah.
are you claiming that this is some part of the line group? If you want to, maybe, I don't know. What are we supposed to do here? What topic is this? Nobody knows?
Integration. But it's line group, I think.
Maybe, because at least you have the gradient.
Yeah.
Right. Now, can you integrate that? Is it easy to integrate that? It's easy or not?
Can be.
Kind of. Yeah. Maybe.
Both you can. You sure? Sure about these people?
Though. Wait. I cannot say answer. Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay.
But I think I know.
Right. So if you're not certain when you're doing it next on this coming Thursday, then you don't do this first lah, because this is not differentiation, this is integration. At least we all need to realize that. Right? Now, do you know why they give you the point? Is it the bonus? Is it to confuse you?
Isn't it the sub-in?
Yeah, because you have to integrate, you have a C, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So okay, yeah, let's move on. Question 7. To nobody's surprise, there will be
Linear law.
linear law lah. And whether you do the linear law in the 1 hour 15 minutes or not, know that linear law is the most time consuming one.
Yeah.
But you decide for yourself, well, linear law you cannot run away if you want A1. It's unlike proving. Proving, run. Okay. Show, run. Linear law cannot run. I don't think you can afford to run because it's still not very difficult. It just costs time.
Yeah.
So you read and then you can decide today whether you want to do it in a 1 hour 15. I'll respect you either way.
Oh god. How many marks is the graph drawing?
3. Okay, 3. Which is
2
the
or 3?
longest part. Yeah, 3. Here is 3. The longest part is 3.
Oh, okay.
Right? The longest part is 3. Aditya, what are you doing? Are you doing some sort of the shoelace method? Is that what you're doing there? The area of triangle ABC?
Oh yeah, it's shoelace method. I remember this formula, but I can't.
No. Do the shoelace method as I teach you.
All right.
As I teach you, please. Okay, you have read the question. Now, first the question first. Any problem or not, Aryan, Michael, Noah?
No.
Do they give you the proper hint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what to do, right? You basically know what to do for plot, right?
Yeah.
And you cannot do part 2 without part 1. Correct? You just cannot lah.
Yeah.
And after you get part 2, then you can use part 3. Now, do you know how to do part 3? Use your graph to estimate that. What the heck is that? Do you know how to do that?
Not so sure.
All right, Noah, Michael, Aryan,
Huh?
the last part.
Yeah.
You know what to do? You sure?
I mean, I could like try, but I mean, if I don't really know, If I take too long to figure it out, I think I should just skip.
Okay, Michael, what do you think? Last part.
No.
Okay, Aryan, Michael, and Noah, this is meant to be a good news. Part 3 is totally predictable and definitely, I think, easier than part 1 and part 2 in terms of time constraint, not in terms of difficulty. The fact that you don't expect this or you feel that this is new, that's bothered me a little bit.
Oh no, it's like I don't know with what I'm given right now how to do it. I know that part 3 is always an estimation, but then this one is a bit funny.
No, so let me just try to explain it, the expectation. I'm not trying to explain how to do this. I'm just saying that this is the expectation for linear law, right? So hopefully I'm not telling you how to do it directly, right? Look, it's always use the graph, right? The clue is to use the graph. You notice that the graph is not the graph of e to the power of y, right? You know this, right? It's the big Y, big M, big X, big C graph, correct?
Yeah.
So in order to use the graph, you must not use EY, you must use your YMX plus C. Therefore, you also not be using X5. You should be converting the X5 first. You understand what I'm saying, Arya Michael?
Oh, yeah.
If you convert the X5, then you will know what to do. That is standard, not just specific to this question. Whether they give you X power 5 or something else, you're supposed to convert it the way you convert the original equation. Am I making some sense, people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, understand me, this is totally expected.
Yeah.
It is almost totally expected that this is considered a bonus mark because it's not difficult to do. If you're going to do this question, please give it a try, or at least please research the other question first. You will notice that this almost always happens. Now, for 1 hour 15, I will respect you either way, whether you will do this or not. Right. Please look at the next question. Should be a breather. Aditya, your menstruation. Hey, no, you're good. I don't like the way you do it, but I hope you're right, lah. You should follow the way I do it, and the arrow becomes the number. I don't like the way you do it at all. First of all, you spend time rewriting -10 times -6. You could just use the arrow immediately. Arrow number, arrow number, arrow number. Correct, Aditya?
Yeah.
Be careful not to make a mistake. The way you do it is very possible to do mistake in exam in terms of sign. Right? Okay, would you like to check your answer keys?
For this, the answer key hasn't been released yet. Like our teacher was planning to do it in class.
Okay, right. Let's move on. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Last question. Sorry, 10 past. So, people, question 8. What do you think? Part 1. Come on, seniors. Aryan, Michael.
Yeah, can.
Can, right? Why can? The principle in CG is if I want to find a point, I need 2 things. If I want to find a line, I need 2 things, right? In part 1, I want to find a point. I need 2 things. Do I have 2 things? No?
Oh, yeah.
What are they?
Gradient
Gradient of who?
of SP.
Gradient of FG, that's one thing, I suppose. If you have it, then?
And P. Or is it S?
No,
equals?
that is enough to find the line PS. That's what you mean, lah. If that's what you mean, that's enough to find the line PS, not to find S.
Oh, okay.
Is finding the line PS a good thing?
To me, it is.
Right. The rest okay? Aryan, Michael?
Yeah.
Right. The equation of the perpendicular. Sorry, you're saying, Michael?
What do you say to find a line PS?
To find a line, you need 2 things. To find a point, you need 2 things. Now, Noah was actually describing how to find the line PS. He's saying that, oh, we have 2 things about line PS.
Oh.
Then you can find line PS, which I think I agree with that.
Okay.
In CG, that's how you think. Oh, I need to find a line. Oh, I need two things. Oh, I need to find a point. Oh, I need two things. Okay. The equation of perpendicular bisector of PQ, is this finding a line, a point, or something else? Oh, this is too slow, people. Perpendicular bisector of PQ, you don't know that it is a line, a point, or something else?
That's a line.
It's a line. So for a line, you need two things. What are they in here? Do you have it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have what and what? Tell me.
Huh? What and what?
No, you have what and what? You need two things, right?
Oh, coordinate B, coordinate Q. You can find M.
The M, and then you have one thing. Then you have another thing, which is?
You have the
Gradient.
Gradient. Wonderful. Right. Coordinates of R, which is a point. We need two things. What two things do we have?
the equation of QR.
That's one. Another one is?
Coordinate of Q.
How does the coordinate of Q help you in finding the coordinate of R?
Oh wait.
It does not. At all.
Oh, it's the perpendicular bisector of PQ.
Somehow the R lies, right? So actually you have two things, isn't it?
Oh.
Two lines, right? Okay. First time, Michael, your reading is great. I like it. I like your reading this one. Okay, Aryan, you know? Okay.
Yeah.
Area PQRS, you know what to do.
Shoelace.
Right. So I will leave your reading until Thursday, right? Continue reading, continue preparing in that way. Short of doing it, you can read it or do anything you want. Okay, I'll see you guys on Thursday.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye, God.
Bye.
Aditya, any last question?
No,
Yeah, why
not
MX
really.
class C? You're using the clue. Strangely speaking, you're using both clue. Good. I was thinking, how come you only use one clue? That was so scary. Right. Okay. So let's see what you will do. Find y, yeah. Find small y in terms of small x. Yep. Yeah. Good. But you need the C, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you nonsense, right? You keep doing nonsense, right? You keep doing nonsense, right? You keep thinking that 2 is x and 10 is y, right? How very convenient of you, right? Oh, you nonsense, right? You did the same thing.
Oh, it's x. Oh, 10 is just x squared.
Yeah, you nonsense, right? Really, no? Really nonsense. Yeah, if you want to find the C, it's easier than you think, but we were thinking nonsense just.
Yeah. So.
Oh goodness, you made another mistake. Oh, you. Oh, you. Okay, that's the last thing I will say to you today. You make a mistake. Please find your mistake. Come on, find your mistake.
Is it here?
Come on, find your mistake. Suffice to say, I cannot tell you more. You do have to, develop the skill to find your mistake, right? For exam. So this point, I would say you cannot continue. You have to find your mistake. Anything else you do after this will be wrong. Okay. Where is it? I'm not telling you. I've seen this mistake done by you before though. So yeah. Right. Sorry for suspense. I'm not trying to torture you, even though I like the idea. Right. I'll see you on tomorrow. Right.